So after the Kundalini activation, which is the most profound transformation of my life, of anyone's life, but ever since then I've been working out from a brand new perspective. See, the mind-muscle connection that I used to talk about in the past is outdated. It's just a midway stage. Now I think the best way to train is to connect with all of reality, the absolute, and live with neither mind nor matter. When I do my set now, I flip the switch from the Fronk Yong character mode.
Someone grab the blue one. I got the pink one.
To being, or to infinity mode, by unhooking awareness from behind the character's eyes to in the light of the absolute. Every corner of the room is infused with awareness, including every particle in your body and mind, and it's witnessing the lifter from both inside and outside simultaneously. When I started using the metaphor of exiting the screen as a video game or a movie character and then coming back, that's all just metaphors for awakening. And so you ask me how to activate cheat code. This is it. See, I used to think you have to lift in the egoic state to generate more force.
I can barely recognize myself. You are a natural being. Come on, bruh.
But the opposite is true. You actually waste more effort and energy constructing and maintaining a separate self. Instead, just relax and abide as your most united state of absolute infinity for max effort efficiency. See, when I lift with no center and with nobody behind or inside the meat suit, I barely feel pain or fatigue. So last week I had a chance to spend a whole week with an awakened being. This is the first time I've ever gotten so close with someone that's woke, like actually woke, more so than me. And sticking your cock into infinity changed my life.
Frank, have you studied nothingness?
Mm-hmm. Nothingness.
Yeah. What are like your main insights about nothingness?
Okay,
yeah.
That's how is nothingness.
How is nothingness?
Nothingness is the fundamental structure of reality. So form and emptiness is the same thing. So just imagine like a movie screen. The movie screen is like before any movie is projected on it, that's emptiness, right? But that's the potentiality for all the forms. So let's say if you have the characters on the movie screen. The characters is part of the emptiness. It's just a manifestation of emptiness. See, the characters on the movie screen is not apart from the screen. So we're not apart from emptiness. Like physicists already proved that, right? Like Buddhism proved that from the inside like thousands of years ago. But physicists just started to figure that out. Like the strings, right? nothingness vibrates into strings, and strings vibrate into atoms, and atoms vibrate into molecules, molecule vibrates into cells, the cells vibrate into muscles, the muscle vibrates into matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like matter, but matter is made out of emptiness. There's no difference between mind and matter, because like emptiness, you can say it's mind, it's a pure mind. But since there's no difference between mind and matter, you don't even have to use the word mind, because when you use the word mind, you're sort of creating a duality between mind and matter. So you can just say like all of reality is fundamentally made out of one thing, and that's emptiness, that's nothingness. But nothingness is the potentiality to become anything. It's kind of like a shapeshifter, you know. So like everything about you is made out of nothingness. But then when it's like emerged, when nothingness emerged to manifest this like form of human beings and chairs and tables, from the human perspective, from the human perception right now, it doesn't seem like nothingness. But you can get through like psychedelics or meditation to actually tap into nothingness that makes up everything around here. Yeah, you experience nothingness, but like they're in a state of mind where it's like, oh, so peaceful. Like right now I'm perceiving nothingness, but that's not true nothingness. True nothingness can only be perceived the moment you go unconscious and the moment you come back. But that moment, those two moments are the biggest insight you can have as a human being. The moment that your whole entire biological mind-body structure gets deconstructed, combusted, every atom gets like nuclear explosion, boom, and then you get unplugged, kind of like turning off the TV screen and then turning back on. You know how like when you your computer's kind of slow, and then you have to restart it, and when you restart it, it becomes like efficient again, right? It's kind of like that. Every time you like lose consciousness and you come back, you feel like a new person. But that's an extremely like high state of consciousness. The no consciousness state. You have to reach a really high state of consciousness. You have to reach like the edge of your mind almost to be able to like unplug and then come back in. There's a lot of misconceptions about nothingness. One of them is like nihilism. People think, oh, nothingness, that's so nihilistic, but it has nothing to do with nihilism. Nothingness is a fundamental structure of reality, but nihilism is a philosophical concept. They're totally different.
The final step is to turn awareness onto itself and annihilate the meditator.
Entering the dark night territory.
The human mind, naturally, without any substances, is capable of producing states of consciousness beyond your wildest imaginations, as powerful as a DMT or ayahuasca trip.